What is conditional column? What is the difference between custom column and conditional column? Okay. So even the custom column itself, we can, write a piece of code to define some conditions. But to simplify our job, to write the rules, business rules, okay, we can use the conditional column feature that is available as part of your Power Query editor, using which also we can create additional columns, but we can define the custom formula or expression, okay, in the case of conditional column also, okay. Yes, Monica, okay. Yeah, that's what we can define the rules. Okay, you can define some rules that can be applied to existing columns. Okay, so that you can define the custom logic. Probably you can use if then else statements also, or the logical operators to derive the new values based on some specific criteria. I just go to the Power Query editor. Here you can see the conditional column here. Can you all see it here? The conditional column is available here. The conditional column is available here. If you click on it, it will open up a new window. And before that, I just move towards the left side. Yes, this is what the window wherein we can define our own rules, okay, to derive a new column. See, for example, here I have the column, sales column is available. Supposing your managers or the senior people in your organization, they wanted to see or they want to group the transactions, these transactions based on three classes or three categories. One is high sales, medium sales, low sales. Okay. And once they define the category like high sales, medium sales, and low sales, within that each group or category, they can do further analysis to gain insights. I just go towards the right side. Now I'm going to click on the conditional column. Here I just say sales bucketing. I just something like bucketing is something like group, okay? And here I just select. 1 second, I'll just close this again. I'll just check the values that are present in the sales column. Basically, we are creating some conditions, okay? We are defining some condition. Here we have 2000. I just click on the drop down. It starts from null. We are 0 to up to, we have many values are there, okay, up to 17,000 is there, okay, fine. I just click on the conditional column here. Here I just say sales bucketing. Column name here, I select the sales and operator is, let's say is less than or equal to, I just say less than or equal to 6,000, the values. I call that as low sales, okay, low. If the sales values or the transactions that have less than or equal to 6,000, I flag a new column called sales bucketing as low. Okay, in this column, a new column will get created. Okay, once I hit OK. So what is the new column? Name the sales bucketing. So in this column, you will find the transactions where the sales amount was 6,000 or less than that. It will put a text called low. Similarly, I'm going to click on add clause. I'm going to extend this rule. Okay, again, I'm going to select the sales column, sales value here, sales column. And again, I just put is less than or equal to, less than or 12,000 or something like that. I just say medium sales. Next, I'm going to click on the add clause. And here again, I'm going to select the sales. And here is greater than or equal to, or greater than, is greater than 12,000. Anything above 12,000 is called high sales. And you have else. Okay, if you have any other, see, let's say, if the condition is true, if the sales is less than or equal to 6,000, you put low for, against those transactions. And if it is 12,000 or less, you put medium against those transactions. Similarly, you do this. Okay. If you have any other thing, right, other than this, if you have any other conditions, right, for that you can put some value directly here. But in this case, we don't have any other exception here. I'm going to hit OK. First, we will check whether this logic is working fine or not. Look here, a new column by the name of sales bucketing got created. A new column got created. And if you click on the drop down here, you can see high, low, medium. All the three categories got created successfully as per the rule or the whatever the value that we defined, right? The bounded value, okay, the boundary. And if I select, if you see low here, yeah, so you can see that the sales value, I just move this somewhere closer to the sales so that we can compare it side by side. Yeah, I just move this little bit here, order priority, um, everything here. What is the rule here? Look here, just above this, yeah, you can see it here, but this one shows the reordered one. And yeah, so anything less than 6,000, okay, it to flag those transactions. See, these transactions, sale values less than 2,000, so less than 6,000. And it's all right. You can see low value. It got flagged automatically low based on the conditions because we have defined the conditions. And if I see medium here, this sales value is more than 6,000. Hence, it flagged this transaction as a medium one. Okay. Bucketing is kind of a grouping. Okay. The sales grouping, bucketing. You might have heard from the financial analyst, right? They use this term bucketing. Even HR guys, they use this term more frequently. Bucketing. Your salary will fall in this bucket, something like that. Similarly, you have medium, and if you scroll down, you can see where is the high? High is not there. It will be there somewhere. Or better, I just unselect this one, and I'm going to click on high alone to check the condition. We cannot convert the value to type logical. Okay. I just remove this. Why it shows logical sales bucketing. Okay, 1 second. Let me just check manually. I'll be unselecting this one. I just select only the low and see because this is a text data type, right? It should show, but in the it is filtering it correctly. And medium transaction also it shows. Yeah, medium. Yeah, somewhere error is there. Okay, due to some other issue. Okay, and what issue is that? You just click on it, and then we cannot convert the value null to the type something like that. Some other error came up. I just clear the filter now, and then the sales bucketing, and we will just check what problem we have here. Null is there, right? So null, and apart from this, we don't see any other issues here. I'm going to exclude the null part here. I'm going to select OK. And then I just see here and select only the high here. And I think some text value went in here. Yeah, okay. Because of the null, It is not working. So hence we can see the high. Look here, the I, the sales values 17,000 or 174K, 226K, and so on. Isn't it? So that is what we can see it here. Okay, high. Okay, good. This is how we can create the conditional column. I just clear this. Okay, filter is there. Okay, let it be there. I just click on this thing here. I just go back. So we have blank records are there. Okay, and because of this, we were getting that error. I just go here and see, I'm going to exclude the null and I'm going to put OK. Because we were checking the values less than 6,000, but we did not check the blank value, right? In case of any blank value, how to check? That is the reason why it was throwing an error. So now we could see that in 3 buckets got created, 3 groups got created: high, medium, low. So this one will help the management to do further analysis. In the high sales, high sales transaction, how much profit we got it. Okay, across the 3 buckets, low, medium, high sales, how much profit we got in each bucket. There is a common hypothesis. Higher the sales, the profitability is also more. Okay, so to validate that, so you can create a column like this. Okay, so this column is your bucketing, and you can do that. This is one way of creating your, so look here, conditional column, right? So you can use the conditional column, using which we can create something like this. Apart from this, without using the conditional column also, we can directly create a new column wherein we can use if condition, something similar to the same high, medium, low sales. Okay, we can create using if condition, but this one is very intuitive, very much helpful for even for the non-program people, those do not have programming background. Even for them, this one is going to be very much helpful. The sales bucketing, right? And here I'm going to click on the conditional column. So not this one, sorry. You need to go here, added conditional column, right? Next to that, you can click on the wheel icon so that it will get back to the place where you have defined the conditions. If you want to modify it, how will you modify it? For example, after you apply this, you decided, you change your mindset. I wanted to, change the condition. So in this case, you need to look at this one, added the conditional, where we added the conditional, that step is there here. You can click on the wheel icon. When you click on it, it will bring back this window. And here what you do is you can change it. For example, instead of 6,000, now you go and modify it to 5,000 and make it 10,000. Okay, anything less than 10,000 is considered as the medium, and anything above 10,000 and above is considered as high. You can modify the condition also like this. You don't have to create the column again. Okay, look here, low, medium, and high. Okay, you will find it here. So like, but instead of this, is there any way that I can use conditional column? So look here, just above this, if you click on the drop down here, you can see the M language which got generated automatically by the Power Query. If sales is less than or equal to 500, then low. Else if sales is less than or equal to 10,000, then medium. Else if sales is greater than 1,000, then high. Else null. Okay, so null. So this is the condition this script got created on our behalf. It is so simple, right? So that is the reason why the Power BI is called as a low code, no code. Sometimes you have to do code, but it is a low code. You don't have to do too much of coding. Okay. And sometimes you don't have to do the coding at all. So in this case, did we do any coding? Nothing. All we did was just Click on the conditional column. The moment when I clicked on the conditional column, it opened something like this. Here I define the new column name, wherein I want to capture low, medium, high. And the low, medium, high, how do I define? If the sales values less than or equal to 5,000, then you flag those transactions as low, and those transaction sales values less than or equal to 10,000 medium, and so on, right? So this one. So here I put null. So by default it put null. Okay, and if anything else, right, that will be considered as null. Okay, if anything else not falling in this condition, that will be considered as a null. Okay, I just click on console. Okay, so now if I want to create column instead of using conditional, see, this one made your life very simple. You don't have to write that script, whatever you have seen it. That is what I'm trying to say. Just point and click, just type whatever the rule that you wanted, you can define it, and then the output. This is what your output. Okay, in the output you specify, if this condition is true, what it should do. If sales is less than or equal to 5,000, and you output it as a low. Similarly, the second one, if this condition is true, then you do medium. You put medium in the new column called sales bucketing. If this condition is true, then you put high in, for those transactions, against those transactions in the column sales bucketing. But is there any way can I write it programmatically? Yes, you can write it, but you might tend to make some syntax mistakes. Okay, if you are already a programmer and you want to write it in programmatic way, how can you do that? But so the script is already there. If sales is okay, you can put it directly. You can copy this to test this. For example, you don't want to use conditional column. Is there any way can I use it in the custom column itself? Yes, that is possible. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to select the sales column. First, you need to select the column which you want to base column. Which column you want to use it to arrive that one. So where is the sales column? Yeah, I just select this sales column, and I'm going to click on the custom column, and I'm going to insert new step. Not necessarily you have to, for example, here I just filtered the rows. Okay, and here I'm going to create a new custom column. I just selected the last step, and here I'm going to put this condition. Okay, and here look here. Okay, here the same condition, whatever the script got generated as part of my M language, right, in Power Creator, I just copied that to show you how to define the condition using if else. Okay, and I just put it here. Okay, okay, here I did not, I think I made a mistake here. Anything less than or equal, okay, I did not select it correctly. Okay, where is that condition? Added conditional column. Yeah, I should have selected from here, right? I just copy this. You might be asking this, why should I use conditional column? Is there any way can I use custom column itself? Yes, that is also possible. Click on the custom column, but before that, you make sure that you are selecting the last step, and then click on the custom column. And then here you just copy paste this one, and here you say sales bucketing one, something like that. Okay, because if you specify sales bucketing is already there, it will throw an error. Okay, that's the reason why I put this one. Now you need to format it little bit. Okay, you need to make it little bit legible. As a programmer, you should be knowing how to understand this logic quickly, right? You need to put it like this. Else if, sorry, then else null. Okay. So if this condition is true, then see if then whatever the blue colored one, you can see it. Those are all reserved word. Okay. Those are all reserved word. And this is your column name. It automatically put it inside the square bracket, less than or equal to 5,000. So this is where we are checking it. If the sales is 5,000 and less than that, or that will be called flagged as low. But here there is a blank space. I just close this. And here you can see the red color thing, right? That means there is a syntax error. So here this parenthesis is not required. I removed it. And here I'm going to put OK. I just click on OK now. And we'll see what is happening now. Even here also we can see the same thing. So here we have used the if else condition, okay, to define the new column. So here I have used the custom column, and you can implement the same logic which we defined it as part of the conditional column, right? So that we can use it here itself as part of custom column also. But this is, little bit painful thing for beginners, because you might tend to make a lot of syntax issues, okay, mistakes. By the way, I'm recording this video. You can pause the video and practice it. You can use either, yeah, because someone asked this question now, okay. So do I need to use conditional column to implement this logic? Can't I use custom column? Yes, you can use a custom column, but you need to write the code here, okay. You need to write the code here, okay. That code, what I did, I just simply copied and pasted here. This one got generated. So in this column, I created using the conditional column. In that case, I just used the menu option. I just clicked on the conditional column. It brought up a window wherein I defined all the conditions. It generated the conditions automatically. This script, it generated automatically. I just copied this to help you to understand, is there any way can I use the same logic inside my custom column? Do I have to use the conditional column all the time? Not necessarily. But if you use conditional column, if you are a non-programmer, it will save a lot of your time. You don't have to make syntax related issues. Okay. So what I did, I just copy pasted the same thing, added the custom column. Look here, I just copy pasted this here. So you might be asking this question, why do I need to put else if in the subsequent? This is the way that you can make your code readable. Anybody, when they look at it, oh, if the sales is less than or equal to 500, then low. Else, if the those transactions that are less than or equal to 10,000, then it is medium. Anything above 10,000, then you flag that as a high. Okay, this logic, business logic, you can understand easily by writing like this. If you write it everything in a single line, difficult to understand. Okay, if you write your logic, right in the program, this is applicable to all the programming languages or any tools. Okay, this is more readable. So instead of conditional column, you can use the custom column also to create this one, but you should be knowing the syntax, everything. Okay. Fine. Now you understood how to create a conditional column. Okay. What are the other scenarios can I create conditional column? So likewise, bucketing. For example, you have the age of the customers. Okay, age of the customers. And in that case, you want to define if the age is less than or equal to or greater than or equal to 18, then adult. Okay, and if the age is less than 18, then minor. Okay, else unknown. You can define that way also. But here we don't have age column. Okay, so you can, I'll give you an, what I will do is sometime tomorrow I will send you all the exercises, you through WhatsApp. You can start practice all the things related to these topics, whatever I'm discussing it. So what other scenarios can I use, this one? So you can use the case of age bucketing to create a bucketing or something like that. Or if you wanted to merge the two columns values, combine the values of two columns. For example, you have first name and last name column is available in two different columns. If you want to combine that, you can use that one also. Okay. For example, here we don't have month here, right? Yeah, month year. Okay, I think, yeah, what I will do is I will just go here and I'm going to create another column called month name. I just select month. Sorry, you need to first select the date column. Okay, the base column. I'm going to select the order date and I click on the date and month is month. So instead to insert, it says, right, I just better select the last step and then I will do this one. Okay, so that there should not be any confusions, proper sequence. And here the month, sorry, here the instead of month, I just select the month name. Order date, I selected, and then I click on the date and month. If you see a name of month, I'm going to select it. Month name is July. Very good. Okay, month, and already we have the year column. I think, yeah, we have year column that is available here. Look here on the right side, year, month. Yeah, month name is also already there, right? Okay, okay, okay. So I have created more than one time. So what I will do is I'll just keep the cursor, right click on it, remove this one. Yesterday we created the month name also. We are going to use the same column, but guys, remember that don't create so many duplicate columns. That will slow down your performance, reporting performance. Look here, year, month, and all is there. So for example, I just want to combine these two values and store it in another column, because in your reporting, you want to display which year, which month. Okay, because you are dealing with multiple years. Your report showcases multiple years. And in that case, if you want to compare the month and year along with other month and year value, so you need to have a column wherein you need to define. So what I will do is I'm going to create another conditional column, custom column. Here I'm going to specify the condition here. Okay. Here I just say month. This is here also I'm going to put some condition. Okay, month, year. And here I just select the month first. Month, I just click on it once. And then I just use ampersand and then double quote and ampersand. Month and year. I just click on year. You can see that the month name and then year will get combined together. Okay, but here I'm going to put hyphen here because I wanted to put hyphen in between month name and year. So how do I combine two columns, text columns values? You can use ampersand. Start with ampersand and the double quote. But in this case, you want to separate month and year by hyphen. And you want to put hyphen in between month and year, you can put it like this, but make sure that you are using two ampersand sign here. Okay, so the ampersand tells Power Query, hey, you need to combine the values from these two columns. Okay, I'm going to hit OK now. Now it shows some error. Okay, what is that error? And I just click on it here. Okay, the month name and year is a numeric value. Okay, and we cannot apply operator to types, text, and number. Okay, so for that purpose, so now we ran into an issue. It's one, it is really good because in the real world scenario, when you work on it, you will get lot of errors. But once you master how to fix them, you are good. Okay, so you are good. Okay, you're a good developer. If you are very good in troubleshooting also, then you are considered as a very good developer. And here, what is the error expression? We cannot apply operator ampersand to types text. You can combine two text columns using ampersand, but here the year column is a number data type. Okay, so I'm going to click on the cross. So I just undid whatever I did it. Okay. So now we are getting error. I just added column, right? So this one, I'm going to click on this star here and see, is there any way you can convert the text? Okay. I just move this column and then I just type text here. Text from, okay. Here uh, okay, well, the one way of doing is, look here. One simple way of doing is, you can change the data type to text. Okay, you can change the data. Okay, I just cancel it. One simple way of doing is, I just go back here. Where is the year column? I just change it to text here. Text data type. Now, if I go back to the year column, added custom column 6, isn't it? I think for this purpose, yeah. So this is the logic. You can see it here. And here, month, year, everything is there. I just, it is loading it. Let's wait for some time because it needs some time to convert the year to text. Okay, wait. Here it did not convert as a text. I just try it one more time. Yes, I inserted. See what happened here? Still it remains as an error. Why? Because I created a column. In that column, I combined both the year and month, sorry, month and year. And after that, I got an error because you cannot combine a text data with your numeric data. What I did to overcome that issue, I just converted the text data, it got converted. But what happened? After I created this column, I have changed the data type of the year, right? So ideally it should have been here. We change the data type, should be above here. So that, look here, now, where is that month? Yeah, I added custom 6 and I will go back here. Look here, now it got created correctly. Okay. So the steps also very much important. Okay. Always make sure that you select the last step in your thing. Okay. And then you just create a new step, a new column or something like that. Okay. But there are situations you may have to, insert a step in between the previously created one. Okay. So that is what, see in this case, I did not do that. Look here, if I move this, change the data type up here, what will happen? First, mm, okay, this is the step where we are doing it, right? Correct. Change the type 5. Okay, here I just changed it as a text. Instead, if I drag and drop this after the added column, what will happen? Even after this, it is working fine, right? But first time when you do it, make sure that you first change the data type for the year and then you go back here and then combine it. Okay, this is one way of okay, you understood, right? um, got it. So any questions here? Yes. What question? Type it now. Okay, very good question. So what she says is, instead of changing the year column to text type, is there any way can I change the year column as a text as part of my script itself? Yes. That's a good question. I just go here. Monica asked this question. Very good question. So what I will do is I just go back here. I'm going to change the year as the whole number because it's year is a whole number, right? Um, okay. Wait. Instead of doing this way, I just remove this, everything. So look here, the year is a text data type. I'm going to click on this tab. This is where we changed the year column from the whole number to text, right? So our question is, why should I change it here? In this new column, whatever the logic you read, there itself can't I write it? Yes, that is also possible. I'm going to create a custom column now. Okay. And here I'm going to say the month, year. Month is a month name. I just select it here. And then how do I combine two text columns? Followed by the column name, you put the ampersand and then double quote and then the other column. But this time the year column got set as a, we have undid. We did, we changed that one, right? We changed it back to the original data type, which is an integer data type. If I combine this, it'll throw an error. Look here, I'll just show you again. a month year, if I give it, it will throw an error. Look here, error. Because you are combining text with a numeric value, hence it will throw an error. So I just click on this. To overcome this, what I did, I just went back to my column name called year. There I changed the data type of the year from integer type to text type. Okay. So now the question is there any way? Okay, one second. Text from. We have something called text from. I'm going to use the function text from year. Here you need to put ampersand here. Okay. Look here, now there are no error. Here you need to make sure that if you want to combine two columns, start with an ampersand followed by that you need to specify double quote, and then also you need to put one more ampersand. Here in this case I can put only year column, but year is a numeric data type. If I compare the numeric value with the text data type, it was throwing an error. So there is a function called text.from. Okay. So we will try now. I just clicked on OK. Now it is doing great job. But here July 2012, but I want to put hyphen here. Again, go back to added column 6 and click on the wheel icon. And here I put inside the double quote, right? I put one hyphen here. Okay. Or if you want a hyphen or something else, you can put it here. In my case, I'm going to use hyphen. I just put this one. Got it? So now each month, you can see along with the month name, you can see the year also. For the sake of clarity, we have used the hyphen in between month and year. Okay. Okay. So now the question is, okay, well, I don't need the entire month name. Is there any way can I, specify only the 3 letters of the month? So for that, see, in this kind of situation, we need to do little bit customization to the script, Power Query script. Okay, here I'm going to say text.start. So how do I know all these functions? Just by typing this, right? You will get to know over a period of time. You will get to know. So comma 3. Since I have already used this function, simple thing is you can go and search it in Google. Okay, how do I extract only? Sorry, in this case, not not this one, not from the year, the month, right? Text from this one, correct? And here I need to use text.start. Look at the start. Since this is a function, I need to put this one inside the parenthesis. And here, comma 3. So the text.start, what will happen is it will it will take only the first 3 letters of the month name and followed by that the hyphen, and then text.from function will help you to convert from the any data type to text data type. Okay, I just hit OK now. We'll see what happens. Look here, it's beautiful. Now June hyphen 2012. Usually we will be using the month name like this. Okay, we don't use the entire month name. We'll be using. So with this, you are able to understand how to customize or write your own um, Power language script. Okay, Power Query M language script. This is called your M language. I just put double hyphen M language script. Okay, double hyphen is not considered as the comment here. I just put a single comment here. No, maybe I think this one uses. Okay, so along with this, I put the comment. This is called comment. This is for our understanding. So M language script, I have written it like this. So here in this script, what did I do? Initially, I started with, I started combining month, which means the month name I try to combine that with the year column value so that I want to display month along with the year itself together. Okay. But I wanted to put hyphen in between a month name and year. But in my very first attempt, it was throwing error because I was using the year column directly to combine the text value. You cannot combine the text with the numeric value. Not only in Power BI, in any tool or any language, that is not possible. Okay. It's something like, same community. Okay. So the text with text and numeric with numeric. And even in the case of combining the numeric column with the numeric column, right? So you need to use ampersand, you need to convert them as text data type. So what I did, I just converted the year column programmatically to a text data type instead of going to the year column and change it to the text data type. That is not the right way of doing it. Okay. Because you may be using the year column for some arithmetic purpose also. Okay. Hence, programmatically, I just changed only in this column, this year column will get changed to text data type. And then since year became a text, year and month, you can combine it. The additional step, what I did, I don't display the entire month name. So I have used a function called text.start. In the interview, you can tell them what M language functions that can you please list down the M language functions that you can tell them text.start, text.from. So in our case, you want to combine month with year, month name with year. Since year is a numeric value, if I combine it with the text column, it was throwing an error. Okay. So what I did, I have used the text.from function, so to convert the year to text programmatically, and then I combine then with the month. But in our case, the month name, we want to pick up only the first three letters of the month name. Hence, I use the text.start. So text.start, take the first argument, the column name. Second one is the number of values that you wanted to start. From the start, how many letters it needs to be picked up. Is it clear? And then how do I define a comment? Forward slash and star, whatever the comment that you wanted, you can put it here. Okay. So this is for your understanding. You put script, but usually what we do is we'll give the explanation for this one. Okay. I just remove this. Usually we put some meaningful comment here. So combining both month and year here using the separator hyphen. So what will happen is the Power Query Editor, whenever it sees this forward slash star and followed by that, it sees the star thing, right? So it means if you use this notation, the comment start here, that is for our understanding. Okay. And then if you put a star followed, the opposite of this one, that means you are telling, hey, the comment starts here and then ends here. So don't, read anything above this one. What will happen is the Power BI engine, when it executes this command, whenever it sees this one, and then followed by it sees this one, hey, I'm not going to read this one. That's all. That is for you guys to understand what logic that you implement. So this is how you need to put the comments. And I'm going to hit OK now. Now, perfect. Is it clear? So month, year, how to separate. So in this kind of, so in this case, I have put some condition here. Okay, condition or rule here, or the expression. Okay, the rule or condition or expression, I put it here. So this is also a custom column. The conditional column, I have shown you when to create the conditional column. One simple example is bucketing. If you want to bucketing, okay, using the conditional column option that is available as part of your add column in your transform or Power Query editor, we were able to create the bucketing. Okay, this made our job very simple. If you want to, instead of going to conditional column and define it by clicking on it and define the value, is there any way programmatically can I do that? Yes, you can use if else if. Okay, if the sales is less than or equal to 5,000, then, okay, if condition, then. So this is the syntax you need to remember it. Slowly, I just ingest these things. Okay, don't think always simple one. If condition If condition, then. If the condition is true, what should I do? Okay. If the sales is less than or equal to 5,000, then you put low here. Okay. Low sales. Okay. So only for those records, the sales value is less than or equal to 5,000. For those transactions, it will put a low in this column, whatever the column name that you give it. So here, if this condition is true, then you do this. Else if, okay, if this condition is not, there are some records where we have more than 5,000. So you put else if, again the condition here, okay. If the sales is less than or equal to 10,000, then medium. So this is the programmatic way of creating a new column, conditional column, programmatic way of creating. Instead of going and clicking on it here, you programmatically you change. So what is the difference between these two? This here, it is very simple. Simply click on it and enter the value, select the operator. Less than or equal to you want, you can select it. Greater than or equal to you want, you can select it. That's all, okay? But this logic you don't write. But it is always good if you understand the programmatic way of doing this one. Yeah. Like here, so for this one, the month year, it's a simple thing, but the reporting users wants to see the month name along with the year, but they don't want to see the entire month name. Instead, they want you to, show only the first three letters followed by hyphen and then year. So in this kind of situations, we have to write a logic, okay, our own logic. This is also, you can tell them as part of the data pre-processing, we have created new, we created new columns. In that columns, so these are the new columns that we created. This is the logic we used it. You can tell them, okay. Okay, so conditional columns, we have done it, okay. And I'll give you some conditions, sorry, some exercise even for that, okay. For the creating conditional column programmatically and using the conditional column option that is available here, okay. The next one is the custom function. Custom function. I will just show you how to create a custom function. First of all, okay, one second. So hope you understood, right, guys, how to, what kind of scenario, the conditional column, we can create it, how to create it, and is there any way can I define the conditions without using the conditional column in my new column? That is also we have seen it. Also, we have compared the custom column with the conditional column also with some examples.